What is up, guys? My name is Xenix, the leader of Xenland here in the amazing world of Gaia. We're in Rigel today for a particular reason that, the reason why we're here. And I don't know what's happening with the lighting glitch, but that's been there for so long and I don't know why it's still there. There's another one on top of the end as well. It's just, why is it dark? I just don't understand about that lighting glitch not updating at all. But we're in Rigel today because I was planning on doing an episode of building the skyscraper. Now, two things, guys. Unfortunately, I don't actually have time to do a general episode as I was planning building the skyscraper. So you're just going to have me talking in the normal episode and or just building away as I talk. And another reason for what's going to essentially be a little bit of a more classic live commentary style episode is because of what's been going on in Gaia recently, guys. So I've been informed that there is a lot of tension going on. Now, I understand that, I already knew that. There's a lot of tension going on between the countries of Gaia and Xenland, and it all stems because of this end update. I was excited at the prospect of getting a new expanded end, and I was even more excited when I learned that we was going to get Elytras. Of course, we can glide free in the air, and also with the upcoming update coming to PC, there's also going to be the ability to use rockets to propel yourselves to greater heights, and it's that's just going to be amazing. It's definitely going to be an amazing thing that's going to occur. I know I'm wasting a lot of snow here, but I don't have any sticks on me to make a shovel, so I just can't be arsed. I'll take the loss, wasting a bit of diamond cash here because I bought these from Whiskram's country, and it's purely for the basis of building this place. So yeah, oh well, I'll just take that as it is. But yeah, this place is getting there. It's definitely getting there. I forgot to bring some of the resources for this window here, and I have altered the design slightly because of these floors are actually a little bit taller, about one block than the bottom floor, which the design is going straight up to be the same. So the whole thing has been altered for it, and it's getting there. It's definitely getting there, and I can't wait for it to be completed and get to see what it looks like in the end. Though I'm not the only one who needs to complete the skyscraper. Of course, every country needs to work on their floor. Now, back to topic of this video. Oh, you can actually reach that like that. Okay. Saves me jumping all over the place and do it like, oh, that's, I can't believe we reached it. But yeah, let's talk about the real issue here today, shall we? The end expansion. So for those of you who are in the know, the tension is growing because I haven't made a decision yet. Many people think I have. Many people are worried that they're not going to get an Elytra because of my views on resetting the end. And I'm just going to explain this in this episode right now as it is. The only reason why I don't like the end being reset is because it feels a little off to me. I'm not going to say the C word because some people get triggered because of that. But I'm not going to say the C word, but all I'm going to say is that's how I like to play Minecraft. That's how I've always liked to play survival Minecraft. I sort of limit myself. I've always considered console Minecraft to be tougher than PC Minecraft due to the fact that we have limited blocks, we have limited space and limited resources. And that's one of the things I loved about having a actual smaller world, is the ability to go and do all these things in Minecraft and say, look, we can do it too. And we've got less resources. We have to be smarter with our resources. Like clay. We have to be smarter with clay, because at one point clay was very hard to come by. And this I'm getting used to building this wall now. It's not going to be long before we complete it. Maybe I can finish maybe I can finish it. No, I'm not going to be finishing this in one episode. But yeah, that's the whole reasoning behind why the whole resetting things, resetting the end and resetting the nether, doesn't sit well with me. That being said, I'm not opposed to the whole doing it. Resetting the end or like that, I'm not opposed to it for Gaia reasons. I'm just opposed to it for personal reasons. That being said, I haven't made a decision yet because I want more information on how the end's going to go. And for everyone else, it may seem obvious. It may seem obvious to everyone else how it's going to be. But the fact of the matter is, we don't know. And that's why I keep trying to tell everyone, we don't know how things are going to go. And I don't want to set things in motion. I don't want to promise anything and find out that's not the case. Or find out that it's avoidable. If we have a set number of elytra in the world, say if we suddenly find out that there are 6 elytra in the world, some people say it's 1, some people say it's 4. I don't care about what people are saying. What I want to know is what it is. So the thing is, if there is only 1 elytra in the world, I'm not opposed to the idea of continuously resetting the end to get enough elytra to be able to share elytra with all the countries. I'm not opposed to that idea. Personally, I am opposed to the whole resetting in general. But for Gaia reasons, for Gaia itself, I'm willing to bend my morals of playing survival for it. That's the thing. Now, people getting angry with me, they're getting upset with me on how I've been managing the end and how I've been managing my business in Gaia. Well, you just relax. Seriously, just relax. People getting irate on all this stuff, and there's no need for it. There is no need for it. I'm starting to get frustrated with people's attitudes towards it. Like Whiskin's attitude towards my ways of doing business in the shops. I've explained how I like things to be done in my shops, although the layout is a little off. But I've had a few suggestions from my citizens. I have, and a lot of this hate has been caused by my business practices as well with the end. Considering the fact that I've always considered selling endstone and selling ender pearls at set prices, the endstone being and ender pearls being the same type of resources like everything else in the world, like I don't know, cobblestone and granite and all the other stuff. And no, apparently other people think that it's something else entirely. That's what I'm getting an impression of. I'm probably not making any sense right now. I'm probably rambling too much. But that's what this whole situation is just boiling down to. A lot of people getting upset and angry about situations and events going on. I'm probably going to stop repeating myself as well, because I feel like I am doing that. And yeah, I get like this when I'm apparently hungry, tired, and trying to rush things, concentrating on building. Let me try and think. Wow, I might actually get to finish this off in this episode, because I'm going quicker and quicker. Oh. Now, I'm not going to finish the whole thing off in this episode, but I'm close, that's for sure. A lot of dangerous stair work to be had. I've already fallen off the skyscraper a second time using scaffolding to try and place stairs, and I just fell and died. And that was an unpleasant event. Oh, I'm out of that. I think I'm completely out of polished granite. I am. Let's head down to the shop. Maybe I've got some in the storage system. But yeah, oh, Christmas tree guy. Did you check out Bean Chris channel? Maybe? So I teased that in the last episode. Saying a bit too many times today. Do I have any just normal granite? How about in these chests? Random assortments of things. Nope. Nada, nothing. Maybe I should go buy some. Even though my inventory is kind of filled with junk right now. I also need granite. Oh, actually... Hey, look at that. I've got enough to do a template. I think. If I recall how it's made. I have to remember how it's done. I definitely haven't got enough granite on there. Bye, Whiskerum. Hello, Dragon Slayer. I'm not going to try and pull up there. Oh, that is looking good though. That is starting to look like it's been properly done. Now, double snow doesn't look right, but of course the stairs. The stairs on the top snow, and then the center snow is there to break the pattern, and then the bottom snow. So that's how it's going, and it's looking good. Wow. I'm getting a lot of work done here. Why ain't anyone else doing this? Once you get used to the pattern, once you figure it out, it's easy. It is. A lot of snow on the inside. Why does it all have to be made out of snow? Damn it. But yeah, it's definitely looking good. Definitely starting to work, and once you get used to the pattern, it does fly. I mean, it really does. Now, this skyscraper has frustrated me at no ends because of the differences between the floors. And trying to figure out and deciphering someone else's building style, that sort of made my heart jump. Trying to decipher someone else's building style to figure out how to build it, that's just something else. There we are, 38. That's not going to be enough, but let's just do it. Just do it. There we are. So yeah, it's definitely not going to be enough because I need 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and then another 16, another 16. That's just not enough. But anyway, let's just. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Already forgetting how to build this thing. There we are. But yeah, this whole situation about the end and the threat of war, and the nations deciding we're going to go to war with Xenland. I'm going to lose a new member of Xenland. The thing is, guys, Xenland may look like we're a warring nation. We're not. We're not. We're the PvP nation. There's a difference. We also got mercenaries. Sounds like war, but no, we're not a warring nation. We're a peaceful nation. And I will do everything in my power to maintain peace with the other countries, with the other nations of Gaia. And that's all I've got to say about that. And the decision will be made soon about what's going to occur with the end. In fact, it's going to be made very soon when the update is out and I get more information. Some people can be frustrating, like Whiskerum, and a lot of people just causing trouble, and I just sometimes wonder, can I handle this trouble that people are causing? Can I just figure out whether or not I can just do some stuff the way I think it should be done? I mean, 8 nations, 8 ways to play survival. It's the whole point of Minecraft. The whole point of Gaia is different styles, different ways, different methods. But I don't like the idea of other nations trying to influence us through the threat of war. But what can I say? I can't ignore the fact that people are threatening war, even though it would be illegal. Remember guys, this was established in a leader meeting a long time ago. I'm not sure what episode it was or whether or not it was properly recorded at the time, but it was established in a leader meeting that if anyone wants to go to war with one another, they have to have 3 legitimate reasons to do so. They have to have 3 legitimate reasons. And where's my chest? The end and the markets, it's only 2. The way I do business and the end, that's 2 reasons. And when I say the end, anything involving the end. There is not a 3rd legitimate reason for you to decide we're going to go to war. And I'm talking to the leaders right now. There isn't enough reasons, legitimate reasons for you to go to war with Xenland right now. You have to come up with one last reason, and I'm not going to say yes to war. No, I'm not going to say yes to it. You have to find some other method. We may be the PvP nation, but we're not warlike nation. We may appear as such, but we're not. Have I driven home the point yet? Have I repeated myself enough times in today's episode? Seriously, I feel like I've bored you guys with my constant repetition of what Xenland is all about and my thoughts on the matter, on the subject matter. Bye, Dragon Slayer. I'm just going to put these last 3 stairs in, and then I guess get rid of this snow underneath, and that's it for these. And I believe that the rest that needs to be done is not that much left to do actually, because there's windows, of course, 4 windows, and the border around those windows, and I need stone brick walls if I recall correctly. So cobblestone, sorry, not stone bricks. I don't think there are stone brick walls. Cobblestone walls to go up the side here. I think it's on the outside level that it needs to go on, and that's supposed to be cobblestone walls technically, I think, but I won't put them as such. And then a border that goes from here up, I believe that is diorite and polished diorite, but that's all from memory. I'll have to double check that because I'm not too sure about it. But yeah, we're just about done. Just about done. And yeah, Xenland, well, because I haven't actually had much aid in this skyscraper construction, but Xenland will be the first one to get their skyscraper exterior done, and I'll be getting to work on the interior very soon. And once all this is done, this embassy skyscraper, whatever it will be, done, the offices of Xenland, meeting rooms of Xenland, whatever it is, I can't think straight right now, but once it's all done, then yeah, I'll be moving on to building the brand new PvP arenas for Xenland, which is going to be amazing and awesome, and I'm going to record all of that. But as for now, I am out of time. Thank you all so much for watching today's episode. Be sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed my rambling across this live commentary building session of the skyscraper, and my thoughts and opinions of what's going on in Gaia right now. To be honest, it's a very serious subject matter that's going on in Gaia right now, and I'm not appreciative of the other countries threatening war. It doesn't make sense to me why they want to threaten war just because they're afraid they won't get elytra. Seriously? Seriously? I don't get you. Just before I leave, guys, I'm just going to repeat what I said to Bean Crew and Whisgram. I want everyone to have elytra, and I want everyone to be able to glide across the world of Gaia, across their own country and across Rigel. Whether or not that's going to be the case, we'll have to wait and find out. Patience is a virtue, guys. Patience is a virtue. Ouch, Xbox man. Hit it around too hard. Patience is a virtue. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys next time in the world of Gaia. Bye. Also, guys, bonus, there was an assassination attempt on Whisgrams in the Nether, and he beasted 2 guys at once and killed them in the Nether. Oh my god, what assassination fail that was. Bye.